Howdy folks, I'm StacheDad, and I'm back with another episode of Contradiction. Now last time, Matt Smith lied to us about how long he had known the victim, but that's okay, we forgive him because Time Lords invented black holes and we don't need that kind of trouble. Now this time, it's 6 p.m. and we're going to head into the pub and talk to the owner. I love you, Jinx, I love you so much. A ding.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
This
You're married
village
to
is
Ryan,
12
one of
houses.
the
How could
Atlas
she
leaders,
not
yes?
have heard?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
He definitely wasn't about to say
You
little
could tell she
bitch.
had problems.
Definitely not what she was
When
about to
was
say.
the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
You just left money everywhere. People loved her.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
God, she is so smug.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
All right. Well,
Okay,
thank
that's
you,
it for
Rebecca.
now.
We
Thank you.
will return.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going.
He wasn't doing
I'm
anything.
investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine.
There's nothing in the
There was a
hookah.
death recently.
Hello,
in the...
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
House.
And what's your
Why is he
name?
leaving through the brambles? Why didn't he just leave through the path that Jinx came in on? Oh, no, actually, I don't think we have anything to do here yet, do we? No, okay. You could fast travel using the map, but this is like going on a little journey. Just you and me. Down this tiny, tiny village.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Thank you, Jinx. I probably wouldn't have figured that out without you. Definitely didn't say that on the map or anything. Ooh, what's in here?
Picture frames with black painted glass.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Jinx seems to believe that's a clue, so we will treat it as such. Because Jinx is the best detective ever.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I?
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Oh boy. James.
Did you know
You
whether
card.
Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Yep. That's not what I meant to click
When
on
was
first.
the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Are you sure that's the reason, James? Are you sure?
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Well, sounds like Simon knows how to brew it.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
James couldn't be less interested in us.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
God, Jinx, why didn't you
Now,
know that,
what's
you
a
fool?
scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
You know...
Exploring your mind. Clearing your mind.
Dude.
Communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other
Come
people
on, Jinx,
these days.
does he seem
And there's
that
a
much
market for
fun?
these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead. Even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
No, pay me!
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
I don't know, but it probably involves tentacles. I'll stop. Let us go this way. And this way. I'd like to go behind you because I forgot to. Sneak in. You're a police detective. You can go back there to investigate if you want. You have probable cause, Jinx. Well, I don't know if probable cause is a
Broken
thing
window.
in the UK,
Recently
actually.
smashed by the look
Maybe
of it.
you don't
Might
have
to
probable
ask about
cause.
that.
What do you know? Not quite sure how that padlock was preventing that from... Maybe it was looped through more things than I noticed, but it didn't look like it was. Atlas
I wonder
has
whose mask this is.
a paper-mache
Becca's
mask
or
and what looked to be
Ryan's?
about 200 rolls of different size stickers. Alright, so let's go to the courtyard. Go ask James if he's got any ideas about this mask. He seems to be the kind of fella that would understand.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but
Jinx
about
was
2 months,
very
3 months?
judgmental right there. You've never been? Clearly you have all the issues in the world. You need to go drink, sir.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Thank you.
We'll be back,
Probably
James.
later.
I love the fact that Jinx just knows what he's here for. And it's for the ham. I mean the actor. I didn't look up his name, so I don't actually know what it is. I will correct that.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you know anything about...
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
No, I've never seen anything black in my life. I keep it away from me.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said 2 girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
How do you even stay open? Your village isn't big enough to support you. Unless literally the entirety of the village supports you, in which case you don't have the luxury of denying anyone.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No, sorry. By back later, I mean
A few more
literally
questions, please.
immediately.
Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, that's not it. Okay, that's it.
Aha.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well,
Who'd it have?
I suppose it could have been. Yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right. Yeah.
maybe.
You don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now.
You-
Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Why would she lie about that? Now we're just gonna go talk to Emma and Simon.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
There we go.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort
He's
of
a
thing.
fucking loser, you know what
He's
I mean,
nuts,
man?
though.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
You better not lie to me again, Matt. Oh, I saw how you shifted your eyes there at the end, Matt Smith. You stop that.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
What did we talk to you about last? Definitely not that. You gave us that, so yes.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That is creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out.
You look horrified, Emma.
You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
But
You're just meant to stare into it.
it doesn't work.
Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
It doesn't work.
Okay, so you just stare like this. And
Oh.
then
Well,
you see
like zoinks.
See what?
sorry,
It doesn't work.
look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. She did so good there. It's one of my favorite scenes. It doesn't work.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
With a college friend?
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
Oh.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
I only drink her wine. About Atlas?
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
That's good, but Emma, there is a contradiction.
Aha.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Thank you, Jinx.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was
You look
angry.
like you're suffering from
Fashions.
PTSD, Emma. I've got to be honest with you.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Problem is, Emma, you're starting off our relationship on the wrong path. As once again, you have lied to me as soon as I find where it's at.
Aha.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because
It
Tell
wasn't
me, Emma.
about money, was it, Emma?
no.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student, and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Here's the thing, Emma. You just keep lying to me. And this isn't how I want... where is it? This isn't how I want our relationship to be. No? Oh. That one. And then...
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
the
Jinx.
affair
You should know what this means.
that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair. And Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
You thought Ryan
And then
would...
if Rebecca found out, then
What?
Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You should be thankful you have such a good friend, because I would have cashed in on that.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Well, folks, it's ticked over to 7 p.m., so that means it's the end of this episode. I sure do hope you've enjoyed it. It's only going to get even better and better from here. If you have enjoyed it, go ahead and click the like button, and if you want to see the next episode, go ahead and subscribe. I love all of you, and remember, a stash isn't the hair on your lip, it's the source of your power.